What is going on, guys? Welcome back to BeamNG Drive. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. Let's get to it. Today's this week's mod review videos. The first one is going to be a diesel engine mod for the new minivan. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of this minivan because I don't know how to say it, and I'm not even going to do it. So, oh no, it's the landslide. The Lansdale. Why did I say landslide? Well, anyways, it adds 2 turbochargers, 2 diesel engines, and it's only for an automatic. So let's start this bad boy up. As you can see, if you guys enjoyed the intro, please let me know. I'm recording this before recording the intro, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. It means I didn't do it. This is the exhaust for this one. I really tried to get like some more diesel smoke, but that I can't get it to work. It has a little diesel. Yeah, a little smoke, but not enough to. I gotta go through all these cameras. Hold up. There it is. Okay, so yeah, as you can tell, just a regular diesel engine. There is no configurations for this one, so you will have to just spawn a Lansdale in, and then go through the configurations to put the diesel in. Make sure when you, if and when you do these diesel conversions, you kind of, oh, I'm in arcade mode. Hold up. Make sure you change the fuel tank too. I know a lot of times when you change from a gas to diesel engine, 9 times out of 10 the engine won't run. So that just means that you need to put in the right fuel tank. So let's come over here. Let's just crash this thing. We do have some dummies in here, and it would make sense if, again, I did the intro like I wanted to. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool mod. Adds 2 diesel engines to this car. I know diesel is, you know, some people love diesel engines and some don't, so that's an option. I am going to show you how to quickly put this in. So under engine, it will be just like a regular engine. So there's the 3.1 inline 4 and there's a 2.5 inline 4. So those are your 2 options. And then for the tank, instead of going through the options, you can just spell it out, and it's just fuel tank. And make sure if you chose an all-wheel drive or a forward-wheel drive that you choose the right tank, because I guess the CV axle that goes in the middle of the car is a problem too, so they counter that, I guess. All right, the next one is actually a really sweet mod, and if you guys are keeping up with the career mode that we do as the other series on the channel, this is definitely going to be implemented in there. It is the ETK I Wagon and Diesel engine configurations, and this thing is awesome. So this is the diesel engine, just an inline 6 I think it is, but also it adds some wagon variants, and you can get a nice little canopy up top. So yeah, really cool wagons, man. I love me a wagon. All right, so this is the ETK I. So far really good. This thing handles really well, like for what it is. This isn't an all-wheel drive variant, so I think it's just rear-wheel drive, but like I think I put the diesel engine and I literally did everything full stock. So big turbos, upgraded internals, so no expenses here. I also have the, I think the best exhaust, I think it is. Oh my gosh, that'd have been great if I could keep that energy. I think it can blow some pretty nice clouds though. Yeah, it's doing it. No, not really, actually. pretty lacking the rolling coal aspect. But yes, these are the mods. Oh, come on, I wish I could. Why can't I do that? Oh, I guess it's e-brake. I'm not e-braking too, huh? Let's try this one right here. Yeah, I don't think that's it, Chief. I think it's a user error thing. Actually, I'm going to blame my remote. It's definitely what I'm going to do. When in doubt, blame something that's not in your control. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, that was fun. All right. Well, I just wanted to show these 2 little quick kind of diesel engine options for you. Definitely going to implement this though in the career series. So maybe we can find this car in one of the dealers and we can actually buy it. That would be pretty sweet, because the ETK I is dear and near into my heart. I love that car. All right, the next vehicle is actually the Aurora again. It actually came back for the 2nd week in a row. These mods are just getting better and better. Okay, I've turned off all the other mods, so don't mind this one right here. This is a configuration for the very first mod I downloaded. There's an electric option, a 4-cylinder option, a 1300cc engine, and then the regular engine, and then, you know, of course, all your like regular transmission stuff. So let's do the 0, which is a electric configuration. So no engine, right? Just straight power. And the cool thing about this mod is the creator of the mod actually went through the detail of like making the models for the electric engine. So you see those 2 orange wires and down there, and then the black thing on top is actually the batteries. So it's like, dude, that's pretty cool, because the other mods, you know, there's no configuration for the motors. So that's pretty awesome. But as you can hear, there's nothing. Like, this thing is just whistling. We're hitting about 82 miles an hour. It is a CVT transmission, I think. But I mean, in an electric car, you really wouldn't want anything else or something like this. But yeah, that's it is what it is. Pretty sweet mod, dude. Not gonna lie. You know, still crashes the same. I wonder what the weight difference is between the gas and the electric. Because I mean, you factor in these motors, man. With the batteries, I mean, you're probably there, or if not, like, you're pretty close to the weight of, you know, stock. So let's go on. So that was the basic electric version. This is the 0 plus R. There is an Edge. We can try that too. I know the ones that are not stock. So this one is the, okay, yeah, this is the 4-cylinder 1300cc, all 4-wheel drive, locking diffs. So let's, kind of quiet. So it is a manual. I see it shifting gears. Put it in S mode on accident. Oh, this thing drives really well, actually. Yeah, this thing's really manageable. I like it. I need the asphalt version. I want to put the battery on the asphalt version and see how that one does. Let me guys know. Let me guys know. Let me know if you guys want to see the electric motor in the asphalt version. We could probably take it to like a racetrack and see what our time is. I think that would be pretty fun to do. But yeah, that is the 4-cylinder. So it's not turboed. I thought it would be turboed. Alright, let's look at the next one. I think this is the 0 plus R, which is the more high-powered one. Oh yeah, the 0 plus R gets it. That's crazy. 82, 89. Wow, that's insane. So yeah, it's doing the thing, man. Can I save it? Oh, if that was a real pull, though. See, I was going so fast, it probably wouldn't have done anything. Let's do interior shot. I did adjust the seat in this, in the editing, so that's why the cluster is a little weird. But that's not the mod, that's just me. So I was trying to do like a realistic driving mode, but I couldn't see the floor. Okay, crash. It's gonna crash the same, but definitely didn't hear it coming, that's for sure. Let's look in the configuration, see if there's anything that we can kind of see real quick that is out of the blue. Definitely, you know, the engine. It's a rear electric motor, so you can do a performance or just a regular motor. Then the 900cc inline 3, which is a stock BeamNG engine, and then the i4-cylinder. Definitely a lot more configurable than stock, of course. Let's look at transmission options. Oh, you can choose the front electric motor as well. Is there a transmission? How does that work? What would they call it? Oh, I guess the motor is... Would the electric motor be a direct drive? Is that why there's no transmission? Or am I just incompetent? We're gonna go with incompetent. Let's see. Let's do a regular engine and see if the transmission thing shows up. Nitrous. Okay, transmission. Okay, so yeah, it definitely was me. But there is a 5-speed manual, 5-speed sequential, 6-speed sequential, and 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Okay, so there definitely is a handful of transmissions you can choose from if you're using the gas variant, but I guess since the electric doesn't really need a transmission, it is technically CVT as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What we are going to do is I'm going to set a waypoint to where we need to go for the very last mod, and probably while you guys are here. So no more no more messing around, right? Let's get this thing over with. We're gonna set a route to the gas oil in fuel station. That's where I've set up the next demonstrations. I'm trying to make my way up here. I changed cars just so it could be a little more formal, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to use cars that I don't really use often, just so I can get a feel for them. But yeah, this one definitely is a boat. I wonder if there is different things we could do this. Is that an entrance? What the heck? We gotta go look at that later. Alright, we are pulling up to the, I don't even know what the name of this thing is anymore, but I have set up the next mod, and the reason why you're here. Oh, nice. Matches nicely with the blue. Yeah, we have pulled up to the, I guess this is the new dealership. You guys think, let me know what you guys think. Do you think they're doing a career mode for this area? I forgot what this map is called. Hold up, as I drift away. Oh yeah, Utah, that's right. Because look, this is like the new dealerships with the vehicles inside and stuff. I think in the next episode we're definitely going to see something like that. You know, fingers crossed. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so this is the lineup of what we have going on today. Yeah, these things are amazing, dude. Now, in real life, man, I love the dualies that are built like this. These things are just, they're gorgeous. Especially kind of like the older dualies. I think this is like the facelift model, and those are the older ones. But, I mean, look at that thing, dude. Those are like, these are 22s, so that's like semi-truck tires. And that's what this mod is called. Before we hop in one of these, let me show you the mod. I've actually had this mod for I want to say like a year now, like maybe a year or two. I've played with this mod for a very long time. But now it just got like these new updates, like back to back, like 3 days in a row, this thing was getting updates. And the first update like broke everything, it stopped working. The second update, it fixed everything. And then today's update, as a recording of this video, made the mod compatible with the 6x6 mod that we reviewed, I think an episode or 2 episodes ago in our mod review video. So let me show you which one that is. So the gravel semi will work with the 6x6 D series. So those 2 mods now work together. And yesterday they didn't, and it was funny because I was trying to make them work together because it would be really cool. And then like the next day I wake up, I check the BeamNG website, and like, long and behold, the modder of the wheels made it fit. So let's first go in here, and then so I can kind of show you guys how it performs and what it does to the vehicle, and like what you have to do to get this. We'll show you that at the end. So if you guys are really interested, stick around. I'll show you how to put this on a car. We'll start it from stock and make a car look exactly like this. Or if you like the lifted version, we could do that as well. Okay, so let's start the vehicle. The engine in this is a Cummins mod that I have. I can link that down below if you guys want that mod as well, but the engine doesn't matter. It's just suspension. Alright, perfect. So this one is 4-wheel drive. So let's just put it in drive. Let's just drive. This one is... These cars are mainly for looks. I mean, you can obviously tow things with them. It has the 5th wheel in there. I made sure to add it, but you're not going to get speed and performance out of these things. I mean, there's definitely a looker. So let's get some rolling B-roll shots of this thing. Just amazing, dude. I love this thing so much. I want one of these in real life so bad. My wife hates lower trucks, so like if I could get one of these and not ram it into a railing. What this mod also... Oh gosh. Nice. So what this mod also added is the extended bed frames. Let's just reset. Oh no, why there? It also added the extended bed frames, so the wheels can be covered more. Because I think stock version of the bed flares, bed fender flares don't come out as far as this one. And I think there's even another configuration to make them come out even a little bit further. So I guess we can look into that as well. Let's kind of pull this one over, and you guys might be thinking like, Hector Plays, if you lower something like this and put these like skinny wheels, can it still tow? Like, does it work to tow? And the answer is no. No, it does. It definitely does. I have got a matching trailer here for this bad boy. We will set that up. We will show at the end of the demonstration that the trailer is towable and everything works as it should. So we will shut this thing off. Real quick, I will extend this ramp. This takes forever. Okay, so we have that vehicle over there, ready for whatever life brings it. This is another configuration that you can do. So all these are custom made by me. Like none of these are configurations that you can like just pre-have. Oh, you see it like waddling? I need to fix that. So that's probably something to do with like maybe like a sway bar not being right, or the suspension not being stiff enough, or maybe it's normal. Who knows? I don't know anything. But yeah, so as again, same Cummins mod, so you can hear how obnoxious the engine sounds. But it does work really well. The rollback does work with no problem. See, we can do everything we need to do with it. I do have the amazing strap mod hooked onto the back of this thing. It is spawned in. Unfortunately, you do have to remove the winch, which kind of sucks, but I'd rather have the winch, or I'd rather have straps than the winch anyways. Because I can get it on the trailers. The issue is strapping it down. So we are going to turn here. I did have the straps already reset. Actually, what we could do is just back this thing on up over here. We'll just tow the landslide. So bring this down. This car is really low, so it may work. Okay, bring it back as far as we can. Perfect. Okay, we can stop it right there. Put it in park. We can walk out. Let's go here into the... I want to say it's a... Come on. This thing needs to be fixed, dude. The snowball dude is annoying. This is the diesel landslide. I feel like I need to turn around, but... Alright, come on here slowly. Oh, that almost didn't fit. This thing's huge, dude. Okay, e-brake on. Okay, let's hop out. Come back up to this. There are controls here on the side, but for whatever reason, it's not like... Yeah, I don't know. It's not letting me, like... There's a feet. Doesn't let me do it anymore. I used to be able to, like, click both and it would, like go up and down, but I don't know. It just stopped working. Must be some other mod that I have making complications. Oh, so far so good. It looks like that's gonna work. You may not have enough tension, though. We shall see. And then this one, I can just hook up. Can we hook it on the tire? Will that work? Okay, well, we'll find out. That's pretty good. I'm getting better at that. Okay, we're in the vehicle. I think from here we can go in the configs under tuning and yeah, change the stretch on them. I don't think we can make them any wider. Oh wait, I think you have to hit apply. It's gonna reset everything. It's alright. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's on there. It's not gonna go nowhere. But as you can see, I mean, if we stiffened up the suspension, it wouldn't sag this much. So yeah, you'd have to like make it come up a little bit, but it looks good. It's not too bad. Okay, so this thing is definitely I mean, it's doing it, but it's definitely not liking it. But the suspension definitely isn't the reason why. Ooh, tow truck drift. Oh yeah, but the suspension definitely isn't the reason why it's not doing it. It's probably just because of the engine and what I've done to it. So that's pretty cool, right? I mean, this thing is awesome, dude. Honestly. Okay, we've come over here. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, dude, that thing is great. I mean, those straps are awesome. It's doing it, dude. Okay, my plan was to actually put this tow truck on the trailer with the vehicle already on it, so let's do that. And now I need to use four-wheel drive. Do I need to lift those? Yeah, I need to lift those things. It's freaking legs, dude. Did I mess with my steering? Did. Alright, wait. We kind of have this thing on. Very, very sketch. Okay. Definitely need to shift this thing forward more, but we'll see what it does. It's raising the back end of the truck. Oh my gosh, dude. I think it's doing it. I'll wait for it to fully go. Okay, so now we can kind of... Okay, let's fix the bed. Let's just kind of put it back on its... Perfect. Oh, no, it's right there. It's perfect. Yeah, that's as good as it's going to get, okay? Yeah, we're going to put that bad boy in park. Ooh. That wheel is now messed up. Not going to worry about it. We just need to drive it. Just so I can prove to you guys that it works. See? No issues, dude. Now this thing would benefit from being strapped down, so what I am going to do, grab this differential one more time, stick it right there, 0%. Perfect. That is just enough for what we need to do. Let's just go drive this thing a little bit and try not to break the game, because this thing is a nightmare waiting to happen. Okay, okay. Maybe we should have strapped the front down. Is it too late? No, I think we're good. Just bring it over. Bring it over. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Alright, that should be more than... Okay, yeah. Let's just get this thing over. But then, anyways, this thing is crazy, but the point of this is just to show you that this doesn't affect the way the truck handles. I mean, this is a dually trailer. This is the medium-sized one, and it's handling it very well. So, yeah, that's it, pretty much. We should crash this. I think it'd be a great idea. Just find a nice place to do it. Okay, well, I guess now is never, or now is whatever the saying is. That was pretty boring. So these are the last two configurations. So these are the 6x6 mod. So you have to have the 6x6 D series with the semi-truck engine mod. So the gravel, semi wheels, and the 6x6 D series. And that's what you get. You can get this configuration. So let's do this one first. This one, so this is like the other configuration, the stance car. So this is just the lifted version, and you can change everything from like the spokes on the wheels, like the lug nuts, and then the hubcap cover. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Let me start this thing up. This one's a gas, so not as bad. Does have the 5th wheel attachment. So yeah, I mean it handles like it's supposed to. It's not going to do anything. These are street tires, as you can tell. All right, here's the crash. Oh no, we saved it. The tire's messed up, but we saved it. So we're just gonna go full throttle now. This thing is 4-wheel drive too, so I did configure it that way. If you guys are enjoying the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. You guys have been killing it. The channel's growing so good. I'm super happy, and oh my gosh. BeamNG was like, hey man, quit showing off. No one cares. Just make the video. Alright, well this thing is definitely unrecognizable now. Okay, this thing is the last configuration that I've made. Definitely needs some suspension work. I didn't know it was this bouncy, but we could probably stiffen up the suspension. It does have a diesel engine from BeamNG, so there's no Cummins engine, but it is diesel. And yeah, this thing handles amazingly. Let's jump it off this. Oh my gosh! The whole cab is gone. Holy crap. That is so funny, dude. That truck didn't have a chance. I'm sure it still runs, too. Only BeamNG, guys. Alright, let's reset this thing, and let's pull up just a regular vehicle, and let's kind of go over how to put this on. So first, what you're going to do is make sure you have the right mod. It's the gravel semi wheels, right? Ooh, that canopy looks really good. We got to do one like that too. So it's an 8 to 10 lug adapter. And also too, if you want to do the 6x6 version, you will need to have the 6x6 E-Series mod from Toxic X15. That gives you the ability to have the 6x6 frame, either if you want dually or just regular. Okay, so you have that out of the way, you have those mods installed. So now you get to choose what vehicle you're going to use, right? So the easiest thing to do, the less like configuration changing that you'll have to do, is if you already grab like a dually, you know, or like a heavy duty vehicle, so something like this that's on a heavier frame, because then you can customize it a lot easier, because the axles is the important part. It has to have the right axles. All right, so you have the I chose like the most stock vehicle to do this on, but it can be done in any D series. You just have to do a little more tinkering. Okay, so open up your front and rear suspension, and then the live axle shouldn't matter, but now would be the time to choose if you want, you know, all-wheel drive, full-wheel drive. You just have to play around with all that stuff. So after you've chosen that, okay, you go over here to wheel hubs, and you want to do the 8 lug heavy duty ones. So make sure you do that one. I think you can do it with this one. No, you can't. You have to do the heavy duty lugs. So heavy duty 8 lugs. You could do the automatic locking, but that's your choice. It's up to you. Okay, so now you have the heavy duty on the front, and then let's do alright, okay, and then heavy duty hubs, we'll do the heavy duty 8 lug on the rear. So you hit apply, let that all go through. Perfect. So now you have dualies on the back and the bigger wheel on the front. In this configuration, you can only have dualies on the back. You can't have like 2 single wheels. Okay, so once you've had that figured out, you're gonna come down here into the front wheel hubs. Open up it's gonna be like that. So you're gonna open it up, go to wheels, and then for the wheels, you choose the 22x10 steel or aluminum. So we'll do both just to kind of show you guys the difference. I prefer the aluminum. It just looks a lot better. See, this is the steel, and then we can do the aluminum. Alright, so yeah, see the aluminum, I like the way the aluminum looks a whole lot better. Okay, so for the rear, we do the same thing. For the hubs, you click the plus on the hubs, and it's going to open down. On the wheels, you choose the, you know, whichever one you did. So you do aluminum. Perfect. So now you got the dually aluminum, the 222s, all the way around. So that's where the old mod used to stop, back before the update. So now with the new update, there's more stuff. So back into the front wheels, you can do hubcaps, the chromes, and then the covers, you can either do the cylinder lug nut covers or the spikes. And I like doing the spikes. And then the same thing for the rears. The hubcaps, you can do chrome, and the covers, you can use spikes. So let's do that. Perfect. So now you got the spikes and the caps. So now everything's looking good. So theoretically, you're good to go. You can drive off, you're fine. But now, some people want to lower their vehicle, and you know, I agree. So we can lower that, close that up, minimize all that stuff. So in rear shocks, These are medium duty rear shock. For the live axle, I think that one doesn't give you the option. So let's change it to 3-link. And it should keep, yeah, it should keep that. Okay, so rear coilovers, kind of lowered it a bit, but you can do the heavy duty coilovers or even the lifted rear coilovers, and that will raise the vehicle. So, but if you do the race rear, and we shouldn't have a problem with the fronts. Let's minimize that, minimize that. Front shocks, and front is doing it too. We can do the 3-link as well. So yeah, if you want a little bit more customizability with your suspension, you may have to change it, you know, play around with everything. But if you do front, okay, there it is. So I did the independent front suspension for the front. Basically, if you want to lower your car, you'd have to do the race front coilovers and the race rear coilovers. Because then in tuning, that gives you the option of, let it load. That gives you the option of lowering the vehicle. So spring height, it may not look a lot, but it will slam this thing. So spring height for the rear and then for the front as well. So take a note of what it's at now, and then it's going to be real tucked in once it lowers. So yeah, look, that's perfect. That's pretty much slammed. Honestly, a little too much, but you know, that it is what it is. So the last thing you can do is, if this is what you want, you know, in the vehicle, you can come back to parts. Another option too is the actual bed. So you see how the bed, the wheels are, the second set is sticking out. So you can come in here into bed. I don't know if, since this is like the long bed, if it has anything. Oh, dually long bed, perfect. Okay, so that's part of the mod too. It adds the extended dually bed for the vehicle. So ta-da! And I think, I don't know, I'm sure that, see, now I don't know if that's stock or if that's, oh, okay, look, XXL. There it is. So let's see if what that does. Ah, okay, yeah, that adds the right size fenders. So perfect. So yeah, make sure you have the fender flares on with the dually truck bed for your vehicle. If that's the look that you want, you know, you can change it up. I actually do really like that, like how tucked it is. I'm gonna make a new build, the shorty truck. But yeah, and if you guys want to adjust camber, you can't do it for the rear because of the way it's a solid axle in the rear, so you can't adjust camber. But for the front, you can definitely do it. And then also you can adjust the spacing of the offset, so you can have it come out more, stick out. If you want your front wheels to be all the way out there, you can definitely do that. Let's see how far that goes. Yeah, I mean, so it's pretty good. Obviously, you don't want it like no clipping. It's not going to do anything. It just looks weird because it's BeamNG. But yeah, other than that, oh, look at that. If you turn it too much, the wheel actually hits the suspension. Real quick too, if you guys are done setting up the vehicle, this is just an example, but you can go into vehicle config, save and load. You can name it, so stance car, you know, and then when you hit save, it's gonna take a photo of that car, and then it will be a configuration. So the next time you load the vehicle, this is probably a bad example because there's so many ETKs. So see, I already have a diesel version, a really fast diesel, but this is the one I just did. So it saves the configuration, so every time you want to play with that car, you don't have to you know, build it every single time. You can just load it up and it'll be ready, like I have here. The slam boy, the 6x6, the regular one, and then the semi truck right here. Yeah, and then these are the other ones for mods and stuff. But yeah, play around with it. You can do crazy things, lift them as high as you can, or lower them as low as you can. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below. I appreciate if you guys watched it to the end, I appreciate it. And yeah, it should be everything. I think I covered everything on this mod as far as its new changes and how to kind of put it on your vehicle. Make sure you are on the newest update. The update in between the original and the one that I'm on now did break it, like temporarily, so make sure you are on the newest one. Other than that, you guys are good to go.